I know you're hiding in those bushes, dirty old man. Quit peeping on me and get out here. Come on, let's go. What are you afraid of? You're a little too old to be playing hide and seek, ain't you? But if you're willing to change your stripes, I'll play with you. That was a joke. You know, 'cause of how us tigers got stripes and stuff, you get it?
Well, if you insist, perhaps I will play along. I had hoped to avoid any direct confrontation up until the very end. Beating this drunk wouldn't mean much, but that Juseki inside of her could hold some value in a negotiation later.
You could have just done that from the start. No!
What a mess!
It's clear that one of my competitors was hiding out there. Likely that most seasoned of veterans. The warrior of the sheep, I believe. If he hastily set out those traps only after sensing my arrival, he couldn't have gotten very far.
Come on, that stance is preposterous.
Huh? Hey, what'd you say, old man? Something about a hippopotamus? 'Cause I don't remember no warrior of the hippopotamus in the Junie Tyson. No, I guess if there's rabbits and boars, monkeys, horses...
I was merely complimenting your stance. It's truly unbelievable. Unbelievable in that you've managed to survive this long using such a ridiculous technique.
Ah, shucks, old man. That's sweet, but flattery won't get you nowhere with me. Sorry, I just ain't the kind of gal to take it easy or hold myself back or show my prey any mercy. See?
They say a wise hawk keeps his talons hidden, but it seems this kitty cat never heard that. I'll admit to being a bit surprised when she was able to sense me hiding in the bushes. But even so, she's got to be the weakest of all the warriors in this thing.
Hey, Grandpa? Huh? Whoa, you can do that ninja clone thingy, badass! How do you do that, though, making copies of yourself like that?
Huh?
If I go back out there, even if I were able to take out all the other fighters, I would still die. It's no use. I have to stay here.
I can't afford to waste too much more of my time here with this paper tiger. I seriously doubt that fake trail I left behind will fool the natural-born slayer for much longer. He's too smart for that.
Huh? Hey, hold on. When did you make 1, 2, 3, 2, 4 more of you? Is this supposed to be like a counting sheep type deal or something? Don't be trying to put me to sleep here, old man.
I'd hoped that being back in the field would get my blood flowing again, but this battle's bound to be all too easy.
The warrior of the snake was sent out first in order to divide up our forces. He's moving us around like checkers. No, more like chess. A cold, calculating game of strategy with no thought given to us as people. He was aiming for my stomach. Does he see his opponents as mere vessels for the Juseki? What a dangerous mentality. As far as fighting goes, he still has a lot to learn. Though I guess a necromantis doesn't have much need to practice swordplay. He can't escape. It's not just the way he wields his blades. It's how he moves his legs and uses his body. He clearly isn't a martial artist. If I get behind him, I'll be able to lock him down easily, render him powerless so we can negotiate again. He won't have time to turn around. How did he perform such an advanced technique? Is that Snake's head?
Isn't it nice to have friends in high places looking out for you? It's the best. It's really the best, isn't it?
Oh, right. It was a headless corpse that ran off after Nezumi. I should have been on the lookout for the rest of him.
Oh, hey, no, it's okay. Don't worry. All I'm taking here is your life, that's all. And in exchange, I'm hoping that you'll be my friend, too. You can never have enough friends. I've wanted to make you my friend so badly since the moment I first saw you.
Why don't we introduce ourselves? After you've sobered up a bit, that is.
Ah, shut up! I ain't drunk, fool! I ain't drunk! Okay, maybe I'm just a teensy-weensy bit drunk, but see, I can drink a whole boatload of booze and still not drunk that yet.
Just looking at this wino is making me feel embarrassed. I should just finish her off. Do us both a favor. Matter of fact, I think I will. Killing deceptively, warrior of the sheep, Hitsuji!
Killing in a drunken rage, warrior of the tiger, Tora.
In a drunken rage. What the? But she's nothing more than a drunkard. Slurred speech, stumbling, reeking of booze. A drunkard.
Yep, it's the famous drunken fist. Though honestly, you look a hell of a lot more like the typical drunken fist type than I do. Now, see, personally, I get way more drunk from drinking human blood than from drinking booze. Too bad you got barely enough in you to get me tipsy.
We started with 12 warriors. We are now down to 6. Let the wagering commence! I believe the abilities that these competitors possess are by now fairly apparent. To help you make your decisions, here are the current rankings for the remaining 6 fighters.
So the top 2 are Ox and Rabbit then?
I see Tiger received quite a boost for slaughtering sheep.
And in the back of the pack, I'm sure no one is surprised that the lowest ranking warriors are Dragon, who lost his brother and partner, and Rat, who has yet to accomplish anything in this battle.
That leaves the warrior of the horse right around the middle in 4th with average odds. Neither a sure thing nor a complete long shot. The mere fact that he survived Ox's attack is to his credit. However,
he seems to have lost the will to fight and has isolated himself. But that strategy may pay off for him if Ox and Rabbit are able to take out some of the other warriors before they get to him, including the higher-ranked Tiger. But in the end, it may just be the time limit that kills them all. And we'd certainly prefer to avoid such an unsatisfying resolution.
At this rate, I'll hit the time limit and die from the poison. Failure on my part. The result of my own weakness. After that, I set out to completely alter my physical body. I underwent grueling training to make my muscle-like armor. I tried every experimental treatment available. And the result was the impenetrable defense technique I call Stirrup. Right now, I can feel my body changing on the cellular level. Could it be? Could Stirrup's safeguards be effective even against the poison attacking my body? I may not technically win the competition if I fail to acquire the other warrior's Joseki, but if I survive this, that's still a win. As long as I keep my armor up, at the very least I won't lose. And if I don't lose, that's the same as winning, isn't it?
So dark down here, it's hard to keep my eyes open.
Huh?
They say the glass used in smartphone screens, it's the same reinforced type that's being used by the military. I even heard this urban legend once, that if you keep your phone in your breast pocket, it can stop a bullet. I wonder if that's true, huh?
What is this kid talking about?
Me, though, I'm the kind who intentionally breaks a phone screen. Like, the second I get a new one, I just smash the sucker. Those cracks that splinter kinda like a spider web? I don't know, I just like how it looks. It's pretty metal, though. I mean, don't you think so?
I don't get it. How the hell did he get in here?
And don't worry about how I got in here. You know how rats are. We can slip through any crack, no matter how small it may be.
Wait, there's a crack?
Killing all. Warrior of the Rat. Nezumi.
Killing silently. Warrior of the Horse, Uma.
That's cool.
How did he... Why did he come in here?
Oh, just needed a place to hide out. I was thinking maybe this would make a decent panic room, so I came in here to take a break. The snake is on my tail right now. Well, the body of the snake anyway. At first, I was the one chasing him, but then things took a turn. Even dead, that guy's as relentless as a serpent. Huh. Or maybe it's because he's a serpent.
What the hell is going on out there?
Weren't you one of the ones who volunteered to join Monkey's alliance? Well, since we're in here, guess I ought to fill you in. That plan went up in smoke.
What?
Yeah, it died along with the monkey. I mean, that pacifist was really the driving force behind the peace proposal. So without her, I'd say it's pretty much history. How lame is that? Guess the only thing less effective than a pacifist is a dead pacifist.
Monkey is dead?
Before she could tell any of the rest
But she was so skilled.
what the plan was. Almost makes you wonder if she was just bluffing her way through from the start. The peace talks themselves may have been what she was really going for. You get people to stop fighting, then everyone thinks things over. Seems plausible, right?
Was it Ox who took Monkey out?
I mean, when it comes down to it, how much is peace worth? Imagine if everyone everywhere just shut themselves in like you're doing now. The whole world would stand still, right? People who put themselves out there bring about change and progress, hopefully. A paralyzed world where everything stays the same. That's basically a dead world. Kinda like how you might as well be dead right now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just surviving, it's the same as being dead.
What the hell is he talking about?
Animated by that freaky rabbit? They seem more alive to me than you do. Oh hey, meant to ask, do you know where that sheep geezer's at?
Sheep geezer? He must mean that old man who was asking about explosives back in the observation room. He definitely left an impression. But why would this kid care where he is?
So you don't know? That's cool, whatever. No big deal. Don't worry about it, horse guy. But, seriously, staying locked up in a tomb like this the whole time? It seems like a waste, not to mention kinda gloomy. Anyway, I think I'd better get going now. One last bit of advice, though. Snake's probably gonna show up looking for me, best as a headless corpse can look. So you might want to get out of here before he does.
Get out of here? Yeah, right. Where would I go? The natural-born slayer is out there. And Rat Boy, I still don't know how he snuck in here. Though Snake, or Snake's corpse, I doubt he'll be able to do the same thing. Either way, it's still gotta be safer to stay hidden down here.
A paralyzed world where everything stays the same. That's basically a dead world. Kinda like how you might as well be dead right now. Just surviving, it's the same as being dead.
The infantile wisdom of a kid who doesn't know how the world works yet. What does he know? Go on the defensive. Hide out. Remain still. That should be the easiest thing in the world to do, and yet... Why is it getting so hard to breathe? It's hard to breathe because... Not because of anything the boy said. Something's burning. No, it's being burned. I can take the heat, but the oxygen is running out.
They say a half-dead snake can still strike, and a headless snake may not have a leg to stand on. But since when does a snake need legs? Next time, in like a dragon, out like a snake. Everyone, give yourselves a hand!